Good morning.
Good morning.
Buenos dias.
Okay, so now we have another guest today, Jeanne Daniels Bennett from
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. And Patrece is back from Poulsbo,
Washington.
Yay. I just want to tell you a funny story. The first time I flew to Poulsbo, Washington, the sign said Washington, so I couldn't find the gate because I always think of that she lives in Seattle. I never think that she lives in Washington State. And in the gates it said Washington. I thought, I'm not going to Washington, D.C. And I walked around like the gates like 4 times till I realized that Seattle's in Washington. My geography lesson for that week.
West of Seattle.
Today what we're going to talk about is being in the moment and being grateful.
Very important.
So first of all, Jeanne is like an expert on essential oils. So I brought
I wouldn't say that, but
This is my essential oil necklace, and it has thieves on it so that when I travel, I can smell thieves and I won't get, I believe that I
won't get sick.
Hopefully I won't
Yes.
get sick. Thieves is like a disinfectant. I use it on my hands. I use it on the tray table. I like clean up first. Okay, so talk about being in the moment, like through your sense of smell.
Oh my, well, unfortunately, sometimes the sense of smell will take you to the past, like baked apple pie, grandma's kitchen, and stuff, but you can use essential oils to help bring you back to the moment. Vetiver is a very good one if you've had a busy, stressful day, very busy, very stressful, talking all day long. It'll help to bring you back to the moment and calm that down. I went to a Young Living convention with 10,000 or so people, and the little ones we do at 300 are nothing compared to that, and I didn't realize that it would make me so crazy. At lunchtime we went back to our room. We had diffusers with us. We put Vetiver in there, and oh my God, by the time we're done with lunch, we're ready to go back and hit the 10,000 people again. So it brought us back to the moment, and the moment at lunchtime at that time was to just relax. And it was amazing how fast it worked.
I think the key is that your senses are in the moment.
Yes.
You can't smell something from yesterday. You can remember the memory that's attached to it, but smell is in the moment. This morning when I smelled this coffee, I was so happy because I knew I was doing my coffee time with my guests. And I know that when I need to come back, when I'm on a plane, wherever I am, when I need to get grounded, when I need to get into this moment, when my mind is racing, the best way for me to do it is with essential oils. What about you? You're like in the moment all the time. How do you get in the moment?
I love the smell of eucalyptus. Just love it. I don't know, what does that do for you, eucalyptus?
It's uplifting.
Oh, I love it.
Absolutely. For me, marjoram is the oil that it just smells so good, and I love that moment that every night I put the marjoram. I do it on my shoulders. It's also a muscle relaxer, so I put it on my shoulders and right before bed, and it just does it for me.
We're staying at a hotel now where they give you little vials of lavender to spray on your pillow.
Yes.
Did you try it yet?
Yeah, no, because it's not Young Living. I know that's crazy, but
you know what? We're not. There's a lot of great essential oils.
Yeah.
doTERRA is great. There's a lot of essential oils out
but
there.
there
We're
are
not
some
talking
that
about
aren't.
right. So you have to like make sure that you're getting the best of them. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you wake up in a bad mood, how do you get out of it? How do you get into that gratitude mode that you get into so much?
Well, I rarely wake up in a bad mood, thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
So
That's
if
awesome.
I am, then I just try to think of people that aren't as fortunate as I am. You know, I really do. I really think, you know what, there's always somebody out there that are struggling. So what I try to do is I try to give back to people that need my time. Because you know what, there's a lot of people out there that need our time. Watch your hand.
It's your hand.
Sorry.
Oh.
We have the camera balanced on a water bottle
Yeah.
that has pineapple and lemon flavoring in it.
Very,
which is a
very
wonderful
refreshing.
fragrance.
Yeah, it is a wonderful
Yeah.
fragrance.
You know, when you
That's a good
stop
point,
to
too.
be grateful, you are now in the moment. There's no way to not be in the moment when you actually sit and are thankful.
And sometimes, like, in order to get grateful, all you need to do, so we're in Kansas now, and you know how I love Hallmark, and I feel like I'm in Hallmarkville right now. And yesterday I got my free Hallmark card, but Friday free Hallmarks. So yesterday when I was in Hallmark, there was a poster and it said, "Be grateful, say thank you." And I think that's really true. No one says it better than Hallmark. I think it's very true that if you don't know what you're feeling grateful for, all you have to do is start a thank you list. Thank you for this coffee. Thank you for my new hat. Thank you for my friends.
Thank you for my health.
Thank you for my health.
Yeah.
I mean,
Friendships.
and the friendships. Like, I think you can go big about things that are like, sometimes when people say to me, make a wish, I feel like I can only wish for good health because that's like a priority.
It is.
If you have
Yes.
good health, you have everything. But I think also when you're starting to say thank you, if you think of really small things, like when I was tasting my coffee today, I was like thankful for the creamer. I was because I can't really drink coffee without creamer.
pleasures.
I was like thankful for the creamers, and I think what Patrece just said is, if you want to really get in the right mood, the right frame of mind, just say thank you for the simple pleasures.
Absolutely.
This morning, a really close friend of mine bought me a gift, and it's like cuticle oil. It makes your hands feel so delicious. I mean, so soft, so like the cream is just delicious. It has a great natural smell to it. And those are the simple pleasures. So let's just talk. What's your most simple pleasure?
My most simple pleasure is going to be being quiet.
Oh, you were saying that?
Yes, being quiet. Life is busy, and whether it's your job or whatever, you're on the phone all day, talking to people on your job, or have grandchildren like I do right now that require, especially the 2-year-old, require a lot of talking to. But just to be quiet keeps me centered, and then I can practice gratitude.
You know what I like? I love it when I'm driving down the street, and they have the speed limits, and they have the one that has a monitor of how fast you're going.
Yes.
And once you get to that speed, it says thank you on the bottom.
I've never
I
seen
never
it say
seen
thank
Makes
you.
me want to go slower.
I always felt like they were warning you.
I think all of them
Thank
should
you.
have that. Some of them don't have that, but when they do, I want to be so.
I'm
I
coming
want
to
to
your
be thanked.
state.
I want to be thanked. It's such a great feeling when I see that.
It is, and of course, I'm really thankful for Hallmark. I love a Hallmark movie. That's my simple pleasure in life.
I was thinking about you on
is-
Hallmark
is
Channel.
watching a Hallmark or going and reading those cards yesterday or those inspirational sayings. Like, for me, a trip to the Hallmark store is a trip into inspiration and gratitude, and it didn't disappoint. And then after that, we shared a
What did we share?
a frozen custard. Oh my God!
She said, "Do you want to lick?" And I took a bite.
It was so delicious, and I think that having a day of being thankful, living in the moment, and gratitude really brings you back to
Giving back to others.
and giving
Give
back.
to
Well, that's what I
others.
think thank you
Yeah,
is
yeah,
about.
yeah.
I think gratitude is giving back to others.
I think when you practice gratitude, you're more apt to give to others than you are if you don't practice it.
Right, because when you practice gratitude, your coffee cup is always half full, if not more than that.
That's exactly.
So have a really great day. Have a lot of gratitude. Patty, it's great to see you. I hope your husband's doing better. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.